You think you're the king? I'm the king! Oh, wait! Guys! Mods ban that guy and blow up his fucking house.
The year was 2010, or not, I can't really remember, but anyway, the year was somewhere around 2010, and I started to really like playing video games. But after many years of broken TVs and family separations from Wii Sports Tennis, bowling and maths, I thought it was probably about time I had the most recent development in technology, the PS2. So after a very long 6 months of excruciating pain from the pocket moneyless days, I had finally saved up around £30. So someone felt bad and bought me one, and this was my beginning of playing games that I liked back then, but forgot about, which brings us to the title of the video, Forgotten Games That We All Loved. Or I loved, we'll see in the comments. But just before the video starts, don't forget to like and subscribe, or don't. Anyway, the first game or franchise I can vividly remember playing was the 007 franchise, and specifically 007 Quantum of Solace. This was a major jump for me personally, as I had gone from hitting balls in the Wii Sports baseball game mode to pistol whipping bad guys and hitting people off scaffolding with metal poles, which isn't the best influence for a child with a lightsaber and a younger sibling.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
But in this game you play as a very cursed Daniel Craig or James Bond, set mainly in Bolivia, doing 007 shit such as fighting bad guys and protecting women from machete-wielding hitmen. The game introduced me to third-person shooters and driving and flying cool vehicles, which is probably why I was so inclined to get games such as GTA, only for the shooting and driving vehicles, nothing else. This game was packed full of exotic locations and cinematic fight scenes for this era, which really beats blowing on my DS's input hole every 10 minutes just to play Rainbow Road for the 100th time. The 007 games always seemed to be generally fun to play until I got it on the Wii U, and I never looked back since. But those brief few years really were the start to an extremely healthy habit of playing video games. As my liking for video games grew, I had to get the next big revolutionary product, the one, the only, Xbox 360 Kinect, and what came with that was Star Wars Kinect. This game was one step in the right direction to fulfill every normal child's dream, becoming a Jedi. Whereas in reality, I was swinging around an imaginary lightsaber and using the Force on my TV alone for about 8 hours a day. The game allowed you to experience the life of a Padawan turned Jedi, along with plenty other Star Wars themed game modes, but not having a controller to throw when playing with siblings resulted in other ways to let out my anger.
I put it on my life, on my whole family, I knock you the fuck out. Alright, let me get that phone.
Which is probably why the game was confiscated quite early on after I got it. The game was truly a great memory for many and was fun while it lasted, but a 10-year-old can only get his cheeks clapped by robots and Sith Lords so many times before he puts down his invisible weapon and grows up. The next game is a game that no one actually remembers the name of and can only describe it with the term the Raft game, but after many hours of intense research I discovered that this blurry memory was of Kinect Adventures, another game that uses your real-life movement to control your character via the Xbox Kinect. This game was released in 2010, making it almost 15 years old, but just seeing the game cover unlocked so many memories. Memories of the arguments based around the fact that it sounded like I was about to go through my bedroom floor, which is why this game was swiftly turned into a quote-unquote downstairs game, which took all the fun away, as even at the age of 7 or 8 I could sense the disapproved and disappointing stares from my family as I jumped and danced in front of our television. This game featured plenty of game modes such as 20,000 Leaks, Rally Ball, River Rush, Reflex Ridge and Space Pop. All names we've forgotten over time, but one tiny reminder takes us all right back to a time before everything turned to shit. Next up is the absolute epicenter of adrenaline-inducing picture-perfect gaming, and this would obviously be Cool Math Games or any other broken website that allowed you to play Flash games. Okay, this isn't a specific game or particularly forgotten, but the games FlashPlay produced us cannot be missed within this video, especially games such as Run 2, the Pappas franchise and Cat Around the World. The amount of times I was in class playing Run 2 instead of striving for academic success is untrackable, with one of the best strategies ever used, that being having your work on another tab and quickly clicking over whenever you saw the teacher closing in. These games may not have been much, but they were perfect for killing time instead of killing yourself while sat in class. But unfortunately, Flash Player was discontinued in late 2020, partnering with all the other unfortunate events that took place that year. If you had a brain, you'd realise you can still play these games with a simple search, but a lot of my classmates resorted to games such as Snake and Google Pac-Man, killing cool math games' popularity and the memories that came with it.